everybody. Welcome to a special edition of Pittsburgh Backstage. Brian Crawford here with LoFi Delphi. You guys are fantastic. It's
thank you.
The first, I think this is like the largest band we've had in the space so far.
I'm so wide over here. That's
It's great. That's wonderful. This is wonderful. So this is one thing that we've really wanted to do here at Mr. Smalls when we moved to this space with the River's Edge is have live bands, and it's awesome to be able to do that. And you guys have a big show coming up December 1st, 8:30 p.m.
Yes.
right across the courtyard from us.
We can see it from here.
Yeah, we could actually see the Funhouse from here. We could see where it's going to be.
I've been in all the parts of Mr. Smalls now.
You have, yeah.
man.
I don't know if any of us. I don't know if like Mike and Liz, the owners, have been to every part of Mr. Smalls. So,
It is a huge complex.
It's a huge
I didn't realize
complex,
that.
yeah. It's-
when we were finally in the green room for the big space, when we did the big stage with the DVE, that was so cool.
With the DVE.
and I've been told that the DVE's okay.
You should mention the.
I like that it was more than
The DVE.
It's very Pittsburgh of you.
So,
That's awesome.
so I'm excited to have you guys here. I'm excited to see the show on the 1st, and it's 8:30. And the nice thing is with my new work schedule, I will hopefully be able to go for most of it,
That's awesome.
which is wonderful.
I know that's been an issue, so.
It's always an issue with me, yeah. So, yeah, I'm really excited. So tell me about this. The last time you guys had your last release show, it was at James Street, which is unfortunately
Yeah.
gone now. But
Such a bummer.
yeah, but I mean, that was an incredible show. And you guys have an incredible lineup for the first. You've got Wreck Loose, an Essential Machine, the Telephone Lines.
Yeah.
This is going to be an insane
We
show.
got all of our friends together, and everyone said yes, which was awesome.
It's wonderful.
Right.
I was like, yeah, we'll be there. It's going to be so much fun. We had a blast recording up at the Wilderness Studio with Jay, and
Yeah, shout out to Jay.
shout out to Jay. And I don't know, we spent a lot of time on these songs. We really wanted to make them the best that they could be. So I hope that everyone enjoys them as much as we have enjoyed recording them and listening to them way too much at this point.
Tell me about the release. Tell me about the album that you're putting out, because I know the last one was incredible, and there were a lot of surprises with it as well, as far as what people really jumped on. So tell me about this. And Till, too, here is a fan of pinball.
Me.
It's you.
It's
okay.
me. Yeah, I have a pinball tattoo, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
That's incredible.
It's a little quarter sleeve. Pinball, I've grown up with it. My dad and his grandfather had games in like the 60s, 70s, 80s, like on routes. So they've always been in my house, and I've always been in love with the artwork of it. I play all the time. My fingers are actually bent from playing pinball.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I didn't even know that was possible.
It is from like I flip with my middle fingers. It's real weird. Yeah, I know, right? It is. But anyway, so Andy actually had the idea to do like a pinball themed thing, because I never really wanted to like make it a thing. But Andy was like, "Oh, we should do this." So we kind of wrote the song "Tilt," which is the what's
Title
the
track?
Title track. That's what I'm looking for the album, as like kind of playing a game of pinball, which was kind of our thing for that.
It turned out pretty cool. We're really excited about debuting that one.
Yeah. And then the other 4 songs we had rolling around, Buck has been around for a while. Aim Shoot we've been playing for almost a year now. Phone a while now too. And then Enjoy was kind of like the last one before Tilt to kind of like round it out. But we wrote them to be upbeat and poppy, and we really wanted to spend time in the recording studio making them really polished and fun and as tight as we could make them, so that everyone would love them. I don't know what else about the album.
The artwork is really cool. We were really fortunate to get a really great artist to help us.
Our friend Ian from the Park Plan did the
Okay,
artwork.
nice.
Yeah.
And they were at your last
Yeah,
one.
they were
yeah.
at our last
Mhm.
release. Yep.
Yeah, and I just, like we say all the time, like we're pop in. So we write pop music, we play pop music, that's what we do, right? Like we're not the grungy, hipster, whatever, like we're just a bright pop band, and we have fun doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really cool being in the Pittsburgh music scene. There's so many great bands, and we've really, developed a nice family of all different kind of genres and all different people, and it's really great to see it starting to congeal and thrive, and we're really excited to release this into the community and have such support from the community. It's really important to us. So we're really looking forward to it, and we appreciate you having us here.
Yes.
That can't be true. The music scene's dead in Pittsburgh.
It's totally dead. We're all screwed.
I saw some Onion article that was like, 30-year-old man decided music scene died the day he stopped going to shows. It was
Yep.
some like Onion article. Yeah, so
Sounds about right.
yeah.
I don't know that we have any Chainsmokers covers lined up. So.
We don't. We
I'm not sure that we're
don't.
gonna do well tonight.
Yeah. Damn.
Sorry.
Got Becky, Andrew, Andy, and Tyler here in studio of LoFi Delphi, and I want to continue on this tilt thing. Now, have you gone to Papa, the event out in Carnegie? So
Oh, yeah.
you've been there as well.
I've been to
Okay.
Papa a few times.
All right. Have
Just
you
a couple
have
times.
you ever competed? at
No,
Papa?
I don't
No.
compete.
compete.
I actually don't like competing playing pinball.
Okay.
I like it to be friendly. I don't like making a big deal about it. I just like going to play. And I've competed in other aspects before around here, and it really wasn't my bag. So I've just never been to Papa to compete. I just go to play because you can play like
Everything,
300
yeah.
games, like pinball machines. There's like a ton of video games now too. And it's like my favorite weekend of the year. Last year I took the whole weekend off so I could be there as much as I wanted to be. I took my mom, my dad and I went down. We went down a day. It's a blast.
speaking of pinball machines, we're actually going to have one at our release.
Really?
We are.
Where is that going to fit in the Funhouse? Where do you?
I
Plan
think
on
it's going to be in
having
the front room, like where the food is. Yeah.
Okay.
Our friend, we are possibly getting Houdini, which is like the brandest newest machine, but there's a newer machine coming at the end of this month. It's the Guardians of the Galaxy machine from Stern. So we
Okay.
might be getting that one if it's here in time. But my friend Chris, that owns Starport Arcade down in Morgantown, is bringing it.
Oh,
And we're
that's
actually
cool.
donating all the proceeds from it to the group Extra Life that raises money for children's hospitals. So that's pretty exciting as well.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So-
Tyler's. You're pretty partial to Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that's what you're
Everybody
hoping
likes
for.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
You get to grow a baby Groot
In the pinball
in the
machine.
pinball machine. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How's
It's
that?
going to be so fun.
That's incredible. That's one thing I do love about pinballs. I feel like in some ways it's almost more creative because it's not like a video game where you could just, you could do anything with it. So like they have to kind of get creative in the way that they're constructing it to make it different than other pinball machines.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
especially with like the older ones, you get a lot of hokey
Yeah.
type stuff, like I was down at Pinball Perfection the other day. We
Oh,
went
yeah.
there for the culture cruise, which is our
Nice.
museum review podcast, and we were just looking at like some of these like old pinball machines and complete rip-offs and knockoffs of other movies and things like that. They'll
Boodle.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
they didn't want to pay for the licensing. They were just like, we'll make
Exactly.
it as close as we can without getting sued.
yeah, it's incredible. It's fun to see like some of like the crazy like almost storylines that are invented for a lot of these
Absolutely.
machines.
Before I met Becky, when I would play pinball, I thought it was just like, okay, you hit the ball and you do things and you don't let the ball. And she was like, no. There are strategy and objectives.
gameplay
to
I was
these
like, oh, I
machines.
just, yeah, okay, cool.
It's incredible.
Yeah, I still don't know about that. So.
We haven't gone to kickback, so we have to
We'll have a
go.
conversation later, all right?
Yeah, I'm
Absolutely.
horrible at basically any kind of gaming. It can be like regular gaming, pinball gaming, and I tend to just like. I'm like the old guy that goes and watches other people play.
Nice.
It's the same thing at the casino too. I'll go to the casino, and my friend actually, I was there the one day. I went in with, I think it was $20, and I never planned to spend more than $20. And
It's a good strategy.
well, it's not even a strategy. I feel like
That's their comfort zone.
that's it. That's my comfort zone. Yeah, like I don't like to lose money, and I don't go in expecting to win. So I go in there, and I think I spent about $5, and I came out ahead. So I was done for the night.
Yes.
I think I only made like $5, but still I was ahead. And my friend, he's like, this is embarrassing. So he, forced me to spend a little bit more, and I think I ended up losing. So I would have came out ahead
no.
if I'd have just
Friends.
stuck with the $5.
I probably would have stuck with the $5 too. I don't like losing my own money.
No, it's horrible. So.
You're okay with losing other people's money?
Yeah, I mean, if someone gives me $20, like my dad would give me money to play pinball, I'm like, it's gone.
Right.
But if it's my money, I don't want to spend it
Right.
as much.
Yeah,
That
that's
you're really good at.
Right.
Well, see, I'm either extremely frugal or I just blow money. It just depends on what it is. Like if I'm going out to eat, I'm getting like a steak dinner and
Nice.
having whatever I want. But then other things like like I said, the casino, which I won't even go there anymore. They're I don't know.
We've only been there,
It's-
like once or twice?
I used to go there for
Yeah.
like dinner and yeah, and I don't know.
I think maybe it's lost its novelty.
I think so.
It's
Yeah.
also just depressing. I feel like we walked in and it was
It's like a
Yeah.
It's more fun to go there
Yeah.
and people watch than actually do
Right.
anything.
right.
That's the
right.
thing, yeah, and that's kind of what I enjoy when I go to places like that, just to kind of like walk around and see what other people are doing.
Actually, I got my dad's a big poker player, and I got him for Christmas or something. I bought us both into a poker tournament, and we went and played together. And I was out like second round, and he ended up going for like near to the last table. But,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he really enjoyed it. So that
Nice.
that was my only gambling experience in that casino. But it was pretty cool.
I went there and I played blackjack once, and again, I said I'm so cheap when it comes to that. My friend, he's like, "Come on, we got to do one game." I put I think $10 down because that was the minimum, and I lost like in a second, and I was just like. I was going through like an anxiety attack. Yeah, I was like, I didn't even get a chance to sit down, and I already lost $10. How do you people do
I didn't
this?
even get a free drink.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, it was horrible. So tell me about the party. I mean, the pinball thing is huge. I had no clue, and
Yeah.
that's going to be really exciting. Tell me a little bit about the bands for those who maybe aren't. I mean, I don't know how you're not familiar with groups like Recluse, but
At this point, yeah.
yeah. But what can you tell me about the lineup, and how did you come about picking these specific bands? Because there are so many, as you said, so many great bands in Pittsburgh, and you have a completely different setup than you did for the last release, but it's
We
still
do.
like an unbelievable quality too.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Recluse, they were our first pick. We asked them, I think as soon as we locked
Right
the
after
date
their
in.
release, actually.
Yeah, well, yeah, right after their
I
release.
think I literally asked Noob at the release party. I was like, "Hey, buddy,
Hey, so
nice
we're thinking
release
about
party
doing
you got
this.
here."
Yeah, so they were kind of a no-brainer. I've worked with Zoob for the last, this will be my third year doing the Holiday Hootenanny with YEP. So I was just kind of like, that's a perfect thing. And Hootenanny this year is like 1 week after our release, so I'll be seeing a lot of him.
Nice.
Essential Machine, so we played with them at Deutschtown last year, 2016. They played like 2 bands before us, I think. And we liked them then, but then we actually played with them at Rant this year too. They no, they
before
didn't.
us.
Yeah, they played right before us then too. So we just love them. They're so nice. They're really
yeah.
talented, amazing
good.
sound, like pop rock band. So it fits in with our whole thing going on. And then the telephone line. I mean, Addie's incredible. Her band's really great. And she's in the Hootenanny too. So it's kind of just like bring it full circle.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this, and it starts at 8:30. When does the music start? Does it
8:30.
start at 8:30?
We're starting
Okay.
at 8:30.
Great.
We don't want to keep everyone out late. Yeah, we're all old.
I love that. Trust me, as somebody who works overnight, I hate whenever a show starts at like, especially before when I used to start at 10
Oh my gosh,
p.m.
yeah.
And the
That's
show
terrible.
would start at like 9:30, they would say, but like
They wouldn't actually start.
exactly, yeah.
Nobody
So
gets there until 10:15.
Right.
yeah, so then like for me personally, going to work, I'd be coming in, paying a cover charge, I'd see like 1, maybe 2 songs,
And then
and
you're
then
out.
I'd have to leave. Yeah,
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, ugh, because
No, we kind of want to have time after our set to like hang out with everyone,
Yeah.
play pinball with people, like I don't know, just have time to really like celebrate instead of it being like, okay, we're done, okay, bye.
So
Because
are you
that-
guys going to be the last band
we
to
are,
perform?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think the line is going to be Essential Machine, Telephone Line, Recluse, and us.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
everyone's just doing like
Yeah.
short little 30-minute sets, so we can just move it through and just have a good time.
So if it's 30 minutes, so that would put you guys on at what time?
What is it, like 11:30?
No.
No,
No,
let's see,
like-
9, then 9:45, and 10. So we go on about 10:45.
10:45. Okay. So hopefully
Yeah.
hopefully
Let's say
this is
11-ish.
Say 11.
What is
Yeah.
the first? Is the first a Saturday?
It's a Friday.
It's a Friday.
Yep.
Okay. So I will probably again go to your guys' release party and then have to head out to work.
Oh no!
But that's okay. That seems to be like. I mean, but the last one was so successful, right? I mean, the album was a success. The party was a success. Everything was great.
Oh yeah, we had a blast.
So that's like
a good time.
a good omen. I leave
hope-
early, miss LoFi Delphi, and then it's like a huge
It
success.
was a blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
Soundsteam Express had some nice accolades for us. That's
Yeah.
nice, and so we're excited to release this into the world and see what happens.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited. And what's the next step once you guys have a party? What? Because that's one thing I never actually get into people. Like, what kind of hustling does it take after you have this big party to get things?
It's all the
things
pre-hustle at this point.
Yeah,
Andrew's our hustler.
well, and I will say, Beck has also been co-hustler this time.
I've been hustling.
Well, recently, for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes in building up, right? Like tonight doesn't just happen, right? We reach out and talk, and I mean, we
Hope that our schedules line up.
Yeah, right? That's the challenge of doing this in your 30s, right? But no, I mean, we've been really fortunate with the last album. We got a lot of coverage. We have a lot of coverage this time. We're doing a bunch of other radio stuff. We're going to be in the in the City Paper, in the Post Gazette, like all that stuff, and it takes a lot of time and effort to do for sure. And then kind of to your point, post show. I mean, we're playing 2 other times in December. We're playing on the 16th for the Howlers Christmas party with
Nightly
Standard, thank you. We're going to do a couple Christmas songs, which should be super interesting because we've never done that before. And then we're playing on the 30th with the Love Letters and Andy's other band, the Dark Lines. So I think the point is we kind of talk about all the time this just like buzz or momentum, just kind of like having this kind of constant, like the name's out there for something, whether it's an article or a show or whatever that might be. But it's hard because there's a lot going on and we're all busy and we all have day jobs. And
I always say you just have to be willing to not sleep.
kind of,
Yeah.
actually,
That's
fair. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it'll be fun. We're doing a Christmas song actually at the Christmas show. That's very. I don't know if you've seen Love Actually.
I have not. No.
Never mind. The joke would be lost.
Have you ever heard Taking Care of Christmas? The Christmas version of Taking Care of Business?
I haven't. No, that sounds
Ryan,
interesting.
You're giving us nothing.
I know. I'm not giving you anything. So
I can't finish our stories.
I'm sorry.
We're doing a parody
I
of
don't
one of
see-
our songs as a Christmas song, and it's super cheesy and fun.
Nice. There we go.
There will be jingle
Sleigh
bells.
bells.
Yes.
Right.
Actual jingle bells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. And
gonna
that's at
happen.
Howlers. When is that?
The 16th.
The
Yes.
16th. Okay.
Tyler actually set that show up.
Well, it was a side effect of trying to get our Halloween show booked.
That's cool. That's kind of a fun idea too, because it's usually like, I don't know, Christmas is usually very lame in my opinion when it comes to
I'm with you.
so that's kind of a fun
Certainly stressful.
concept. It's stressful, it's lame, yeah, people can be miserable. So that's kind of a neat take on it to be, bring in different local bands to perform and stuff like that versus just, I don't know, the generic
La, 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 la,
Christmas.
la.
Yeah.
The caroling and such.
Exactly. So very cool. So that is going to be on the that's the December 1st, and let me pull it up here. Actually, I should have put this up in the background, but we're kind of moving everything around to make it work. So, but we'll post the flyer in the comments as well, so people can find
Nice.
it, and the event's
Thank you.
definitely posted. So, but yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be at the Funhouse. Everybody, you should check it out. It's going to be a great show on the 1st, 8:30, and you guys
Sharp.
have 8:30 sharp. Yes.
If not prior.
If not prior, yeah. So there you go.
Well.
It'll be, if you're an early goer, then you'll get a treat there. So.
Oh, we do have a giveaway for the first 25 people.
Really?
Yeah,
What's
so there's
that?
a local artist that takes old pinball machines and video game cabinets and lights and things like that and repurposes them into like keychains and pins, and he does like full tables, lamps, all kinds of cool stuff, like wall hangings with like neon. It's called Tilt Cycle, and we got him to give us some pins and keychains and different things from different pinball machines. So the first 25 people through the door will get a little prize
Oh,
as
very
well.
cool.
Pinball related
And-
prize.
And to further that doorbuster savings story. Yeah, so you can actually, the EP itself releases on the 1st, but you can go to our Bandcamp now and pre-order it. And if you pre-order, you get the first track phone, which we're going to play next right now. And then you also, then on the 1st, will get our previous EP for free. So
Oh, nice.
value.
That's really a steal.
And wait, there's more.
There's more.
More.
And if
Yeah.
if you pre-order, you're entered into a merch prize. A kidney, yes. We take your kidney, actually. you're entered into like a drawing for a prize pack that has like a T-shirt, a couple buttons, a sticker, and Tyler takes your kidney, I guess.
So you could end up like, there was one time I went to a Penguin game and I got a student rush ticket and I was stuck in the handicap, behind the handicap seating. It was standing room only, and all I could see was the goalie on the other side of the ice. That was it. I couldn't even see the plays going into the goalie, so I literally went there and watched the game on the big screen in the middle of the arena. But we got there early. We were one of the first people in the building, and this girl came up to us and she said, "Hey, do you want to be with the on-ice intermission entertainment?" And it was New Year's Eve, so I said, "Yeah." And there's a picture of me with the New Year's Eve cone, human bowling.
Nice.
Oh, you got the human bowl?
I got the human
That's
bowl,
awesome.
yeah.
Oh.
But because
So
of
that's
that,
how you get there early.
yeah, you get there early and they just go and randomly pick people who they
Oh
think
my gosh.
look fun, so look like you're having a good time. And yeah, so we did that. It was awesome. But every single pin you knock down, you get a $20 Giant Eagle gift card.
Oh, heck yeah.
So, yeah, and my one friend ended up getting a gutter ball, so they ended up giving him a $20 gift card just for participating. But I ended up making, like, no, maybe it was more than $20, because I ended up making, like, $200-some in Giant Eagle gift cards. So even though I was sitting in this awful seat, they ended up paying me to go to the Penguin game
awesome.
through the on-ice entertainment. So if you get there early for this show, it's almost like you're getting paid to come
There you go.
to the party. Yeah.
Value.
That's incredible. I love it. December
We
1st.
promise no human bowling at our
No
show.
human bowling, unfortunately.
But you could play pinball, so there you go.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah, you get
games.
First dibs
So,
on the pinball machine, that's for sure.
Right.
that's right. All right, cool. So we got one more song from you guys, so and we're gonna wrap it up with that, and then we will see you all live December 1st, 8:30 p.m. Move this around. There we go. At the Funhouse at Mr. Small's, right here across the courtyard. We'll be maybe I'll watch everybody come in from this studio,
There
and
you
then
go.
then I'll come down and join you. So, all right, December 1st, 8:30, LoFi Delphi. Thank you guys so much for coming in. We got one more for you right here on this edition of Pittsburgh Backstage on Pittsburgh's Voice for Local Music, the River's Edge Radio Network.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you. And I'll wait by the phone. It's so stupid, I know. Please tell me to go. And I'll leave you alone. And I don't wanna love anyone else. I will if I must. I'm losing that trust. And the same old games don't feel
by the phone.